Breaking away from traditional design, circular buildings stand out as architectural marvels that combine form and function in unique ways. From towering office complexes to innovative cultural landmarks, here are the top 15 most incredible. 15. The Aldar headquarters in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. The Aldar headquarters was finished in 2010, and it was the first of its kind in the Middle East and one of the most distinctive buildings in the world. Designed by the international architectural firm MZ Architects, it's often referred to simply as the Coin Building because of the way it looks like a giant silver coin standing upright. The headquarters is the flagship building for the Aldar Properties, which is one of the largest real estate developers in the UAE. It's located on Al Raha Beach, and it offers amazing views of the Arabian Gulf, an approach that maximizes the interior space and offers unobstructed views. The exterior is made up of over 270,000 square feet or 25,000 square meters of glass panels, creating a sleek, reflective surface that shimmers under the desert sun. The building also makes use of advanced insulation and shading techniques to further reduce its energy consumption. It's won several awards, including the Best Futuristic Design at the 2008 Building Exchange Conference, and its use of geometry and eco-conscious practices has made it a case study in modern architecture, attracting architects and engineers from around the world looking to gain inspiration for their own designs. Number 14. The Sphere in Las Vegas. The Sphere, Las Vegas, Nevada. It's an entertainment venue that's taken the idea of immersive experiences and innovation to a whole new level. Officially named the MSG Sphere, it opened to the public in 2023 and immediately captured global attention for its individual puck screens, which are capable of projecting images that can be seen from miles away. The interior of the Sphere is just as impressive, as it has the largest single LED screen ever built, measuring over 160,000 square feet or 15,000 square meters. The screen's got a resolution of 16K by 16K, offering amazing clarity and detail. Along with the visuals is state-of-the-art audio systems, featuring over 160,000 speakers that ensure every seat gets an equally rich and precise auditory experience. At a cost of $2.3 billion, the Sphere's design was centered around creating fully immersive experiences. It's equipped to host a wide range of events, including concerts, film screenings, and virtual reality. And unlike traditional venues, the Sphere's shape and advanced tech allow for a 360-degree experience, surrounding the audience in sights and sounds that blur the line between reality and the digital world. It can hold up to 18,600 guests. Fusion of tradition and progress in Barbados. The history of the Kensington Oval dates back to 1882, when it was first established as a cricket ground. Originally leased by the Barbados Cricket Association, the Oval became the center of cricket in the region. Over the decades, it gained international recognition as a host for test matches, with one of its biggest moments being the hosting of the ICC Cricket World Cup final in 2007, which was the first time it was held in the Caribbean. There was a renovation that included the construction of modern stands, upgraded player facilities, and increased seating capacity, which now accommodates up to 11,000 people. The redevelopment ensures that the Oval would meet the standards required for hosting major international events while maintaining its distinctive Caribbean charm. The stands are designed to provide excellent sight lines, ensuring that every spectator has a clear view of the action on the field. The Pickwick Pavilion, in honor of the original Pickwick Club that played at the ground in its early years, retains elements of the venue's traditional design. Meanwhile, it's certainly one of the most exciting places in the world where you can watch a game of cricket. Number 12. The Colosseum in Italy. So the Colosseum, which is in central Rome in Italy, is of course one of the most famous landmarks in the world and one of the best surviving examples of ancient Roman engineering and architecture. Originally, it was known as the Flavian Amphitheater. It was commissioned by Emperor Vespasian of the Flavian dynasty in the year 72, and it was completed 8 years later under the rule of his son Titus. Built entirely from stone and concrete, the Colosseum is an elliptical amphitheater that measures 620 feet, or 189 meters long, 512 feet, or 156 meters wide, and 164 feet or 50 meters high, making it one of the largest structures of its kind ever built, and it could fit an estimated 50 to 80,000 spectators, depending on the configuration. The Colosseum was designed to host a wide variety of public events, including gladiatorial contests, wild animal, enabling it to carry huge loads while allowing for people to move around. One of the most impressive parts of the Colosseum is its hypogeum, which is an underground complex of tunnels and chambers that were used to house animals, gladiators, and stage machinery. This area was equipped with trap doors and lifts, allowing for surprise entrances and sudden reveals during performances. The Colosseum also featured a retractable awning system known as the Velarium, which provided shade to spectators and was operated by a special team of sailors. Over the centuries, the Colosseum has endured significant damage from natural disasters, including earthquakes and human actions, and it was used as a quarry for building materials during the Middle Ages. Now, despite all that, much of the structure still remains intact, and today it is, of course, a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most visited tourist attractions in the world. Number 11. The Niterói Contemporary Art Museum in Brazil. The Niterói Contemporary Art Museum in the city of Niterói, which is just a circular disc-like form that sits above a central pedestal. Standing 52 feet or 16 meters tall, the museum's circular base is 164 feet or about 50 meters in diameter, and it tapers towards its base to give the illusion that it's floating above the rocky landscape. The exterior is covered in smooth white concrete, with large windows that surround the structure, providing 360-degree views of the surroundings. The interior has 27,000 square feet or 2,500 square meters of exhibition space spread across a single circular gallery. It was built to house the art collection of João Satamini, one of Brazil's most important collectors of contemporary art, and over the years it's hosted a wide range of exhibitions. A unique element of this design is the red carpeted ramp that spirals upward from the ground to the main entrance. This pathway serves as both a functional walkway and a visual statement, creating a sense of ceremony as visitors walk up to the museum, especially with the contrast of the red path against the museum that allowed for a large interior space without the need for further supports. With the rapid revolution of railway tech, though, the facility became obsolete within a decade as locomotives outgrew the turntable's capacity, and by 1869 the building had been repurposed as a warehouse. It did stay that way for decades, but then the Roundhouse's potential as a cultural space was realized in the 1960s when it was converted into an arts venue. It opened its doors to the public in 1966, and quickly it established itself as a countercultural hotspot during London's creative explosion. The Roundhouse played host to some of the most iconic performances of the era, with artists such as Pink Floyd, The Doors, and Jimi Hendrix taking to the stage. The venue became synonymous with experimental art, avant-garde theater, and rock music, establishing its place in London's cultural landscape. Well, despite this success, financial difficulties forced the Roundhouse to close as a performance venue in 19 and ideal for a wide range of events, from concerts and theater productions to spoken word and circus performances. This venue continues to push the boundaries in the arts. Number 9. Guangzhou Circle in China. The Guangzhou Circle, found in the city of Guangzhou, China, was designed by Italian architect Joseph Di Pasquale and completed in 2013. Its design draws heavily on Chinese culture and historical symbolism. It's shaped like a giant circular disc. This building reflects the ancient Chinese concept of balance and harmony, and took inspiration from the Bai disc, which is a jade artifact with a circular hole in the center that dates back thousands of years, and would have been used by Chinese nobility as symbols of heaven and eternity. At 453 feet or 138 meters tall with a circular opening at its core, the Guangzhou Circle is currently the world's tallest circular building. Its massive hollow center has earned it comparisons to a giant donut, but the design is deeply rooted in Chinese traditional feature. It reduces wind resistance on the structure, which was an important element of the design, with Guangzhou occasionally being struck by typhoons. The central void, which is 157 feet or 48 meters in diameter, does, though, create a visual frame that perfectly reflects on the Pearl River below, forming the number 8 when seen from a distance, which is an important number in Chinese culture that symbolizes wealth and success. Since its completion, it's become a major landmark and a source of local pride. It's also sparked global conversation for its unconventional design, blending ancient symbolism with contemporary innovation. Number 8. The Tholos of Delphi, Greece. The Tholos of Delphi, which can be found within the sanctuary of Athena Pronaia at Delphi in Greece, is a circular structure that stands as one of the greatest remaining examples of ancient Greek architecture. Built around 380 BCE during the Classical period, this circular design was a departure from the